What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Collecting and Hobbies Presents Wrestling Figure Review. And I've been getting a lot of questions on my worldwide wrestling podcast, which is buzzsprout.com 134734. Well, there's a slash in between the .com and 134734. But everybody wanted to do like a top 10 figure review. Now, I just started recently opening action figures for WWE a couple months ago. The only other action figure I opened was back in 2002, and I don't even have that at this house. Um, so for that, to commemorate that, I finally opened my 10th Diva figure, and so we're gonna do our top 10 favorite, or my top 10 favorite divas, or female women's division action figures, whichever you want to call it. Okay, so starting this list off at number 10, this is actually the second figure that I opened, I believe. Um, I think I actually opened a Bailey first, but I had to take it back because part of it was defective. But I've already reviewed this figure. I don't know if I already uploaded it, but this is Series 83 Becky Lynch. And she comes in at number 10. She's a nice looking figure, but she's got a belly button right there. This I did find out is accurate. This is on the front of her pants, but it's not on the back. That's actually a design, not a belt. And I still don't know if these are accurate, if they should be more detailed or not, but this is a basic figure with the new articulation. So she's number 10. And my number 9 is actually the the first figure that I opened, unless you include Bailey, the defect. And this one is Alicia Fox. She does not come with this Divas Championship. This came with Paige, but this is a basic Series 83. She's Series 82. I might have said Series 83 on her on accident. She's Series 82. This is Series 83. I love the blue. This is molded. I mean, it's the boots, the kick pads, or whatever. That's kind of what's bringing it down, is because they're so much wider than the rest of her, which is just paint up here, which is kind of lazy in my opinion. But I love the color. Her top is painted on, and it's molded in the right places. It just it's molded in the front, painted in the back, and the likeness is all right. But I mean, I can definitely see Alicia Fox in there, but she's not the most articulated. But I don't know. I love the color of it. That's why I got it, really. And it's a more recent version of Alicia Fox, especially her outfit. So number 8 is Series 70 Carmella. And this is her first time in the line where she had the little boots. The little shoes, tennis shoes. But she still wears tennis shoes. But her fabulous. She wore this back in 2015, like fall of 2015. I was actually at that event when she was wearing this. So when I first saw it, I was like, wow, cool. It's not her most iconic look, but it's something that I saw her in. So number 7, Nia Jax. This is from Series 78. The first series, no, 79. This is the second women's figure with the new articulation, where it doesn't have the swivel biceps and ab crunch and all that. But the likeness on this is very good. I'm just not a huge Nia Jax fan, where she might maybe rank up a little bit higher on the list, but it's a great looking figure. Okay, so my number 6 isn't the best looking figure, but she comes with 2 championships. Now this one, as you can see, kind of looks a little bit big. And the Divas title, that's on the loosest setting. It's kind of a little bit small. So they're kind of screwed up, but she comes with 2 title belts, and I got her at Big Lots for $10. Of course, I got the first one for like $17 at Walmart when she first came out in 2015. They even paint her fingernails. That's how detailed she is. Even this one, because that's the only nail you get to see on her right hand because it's in a fist. Um, but yeah, Page figure with 2 title belts. Can you go wrong, right? So, number 5, Bailey. And mainly because of the accuracy of, well, the costume looks great, but of course this could look better. We've discussed that with the paint right here. But these things also didn't come with her, this Series 74. That's Elite 34, I believe, right there, Page. And but her head sculpt is really accurate. You can see Bailey in that. It's better than the first one probably, but she is in a screaming pose. They have a new one coming out where she's smiling. It's better than the Series 86 Bailey or 87 or whatever that was. Yeah, 87. But yeah, she's on this list. She's a little bit higher up than Nia Jax simply because I like her a little bit more than Nia Jax. So, number 4 is a pretty new Elite 58, Mickie James. They implemented face print technology on this figure, and from certain angles, it really looks like her. This particular sample, the print isn't on 100% perfectly, or it would look better, and I wish it did, but this is pretty much an all new figure, I think. I don't remember any other figures having these kind of bell bottoms, and the way her top is molded, that's, for her. She comes with the Classic Women's Championship, and yeah, so it's a great Mickie James figure. There's only 2 of them that Mattel's ever made, and I just love that figure. I like blue. So, number 3 on the list, which is Sasha Banks. I'm not sure why I have her up so high, especially with an elite like that, but the paint job on this looks really good. I'm not sure if the Sasha, all those little dots are supposed to be like blue or sparkly or whatever, but for a $10 figure, this looks really good. And of course, her likeness could be a little bit better. Of course, this title belt is also custom, and she came with the Money in the Bank briefcase. So add that in there, and that's some extra value there. And give this to kind of Carmella. She can hold it on her fingers, but it doesn't look right. I normally put it in my Baron Corbin's hand because this is more of the men's than the women's, anyways. Okay, so moving on to number 2, I'll give you a hint. These are the accessories to her. I just did a review to her. This is her scarf. This is her entrance robe. So just imagine who the person is that comes in there. And that's Ember Moon. I really like this figure. I just think it looks great. This is almost a 100% completely new figure. It possibly might be. I'm not really sure. Those arms, I don't know if they've been used before. They're shorter. This is a new sculpted type of arm with the elbow joints. They don't have the C. We can't see the pins like on Bailey and Mickey James and stuff, even though Mickey James came out after this one. And um, they just they did great on this figure, but except for that little part right there, where that's all sculpted in, and she should be. They should have just painted it really because it's sculpted. So, and they didn't leave this open. So that's why I'm wondering, has this been used before? Because it's clearly molded to where it should be skin showing there, and there should be. But they come with the entrance robe, and it looks really great on her. And so, I mean, you'd have to get two of these, one for the entrance and one to have out. And my number one, and I'm not really big on this character, Charlotte, is Elite 54 Charlotte. Now, of course, this only have 10 figures, so now it's just the amount of. I mean, look at that robe. You know, they went all out on this figure. They really tried really hard to make this a great release. The women's title, of course, is custom, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of her. And take her title belt off. Hold on. Let's see. All right, there we go. I got her robe open. You can see the rest of her. Yeah, but they went out on this. They went all out on it. They got all the sparkles everywhere. The top is custom molded just for her, I believe. They're awful large. They look. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I guess. But I've never actually taken the robe off of this figure completely. Um, let's do that real quick though. I'm gonna show you the difference between her and her basic figure, and get this robe off real easy or not. Does it come off easy? Oh boy. Well, it doesn't come off easy, but if you look real close, this is sculpted now. The bottom of her lower half of her top is sculpted onto her skin. She's got her tattoos, of course. That's the lower half of a cross. They didn't do it all the way though. There's a little bit missing right there. Her arm has got, the tattoo, the heart tattoo. Almost looks like a one. They could have sanded that down a little bit better. But yeah, now I'm going to show you her basic. This is what I have right here. And I could show you the difference. See what's going on with her top here. That's all just paint on the lower half. There's nothing sculpted. I don't even know what's going on with the top on here. It looks kind of funny looking. And all those little studs and everything aren't even on the top. It shows you the difference between the accuracy of when they go all out on an elite. They did paint her the little things on her face, but and I'm not sure which one has the better looking head. This one kind of looks a little funny. I guess because of the way it painted her eyes. I'm not really sure. And I don't know if her bottom should have sparkles on it. This one's a pretty good Charlotte, but at the same time, um, this one, the head looks different. It looks better. It looks a little bit wider, but anyway, see how tall she is. And she's taller than Becky. Wow, she's even taller than Alicia Fox, looks like. I forget how tall she is in real life, but anyway, that's my top 10 of the 10 that I do have. And this is May 2016. It says this came out in 2017 though, but that's her attire from 2016. This is from WrestleMania 32, which was also in 2016. So this is actually before. This is a month before that other one. It's kind of funny. One thing I don't like though is these knee pads. They look um I don't really know. I don't uh yeah, but I don't think those are 100% accurate to what they wear really. I don't really remember. I'd have to look at a picture of Charlotte, but anyway, I'm tired of these knee pads cuz I mean they're on Paige, they're on Charlotte. They're on well, I don't have any other figures that they're on, but they're also on guys. They're on. It seems like they're on a lot of people. I think they should make more custom to the actual person. But I mean, they're on this Charlotte too. So anyway, that's my top 10. Hope you guys like the video and check out the Worldwide Wrestling Podcast at buzzsprout.com/134734. And I will see you guys on the next video.